Hello everyone, Attack Power here with a fantastic looking game between Vampiro and Borry in the Steel Division 2 SDL League monthly tournament. Let's dive right in here to Shchedrin, and on the left in the red we have Vampiro playing DBSAS on balanced income. And on the right in the blue we have Bori playing Festung Dunkirchen on balanced income as well. A beautiful balanced matchup. Oh, I love it. Quick public service announcement. Steel Division League, SDL Steel Division 2 League Season 12, the final season they will be hosting on that Discord, is signups are taking place right now. Make sure to go check that out. Even if you're a newer player, you are welcome to join. They have different divisions, like different tiers of skill. You do not have to be a super good player to play. Even if you're an average player or bad player, please consider signing up. We'd love to see more players there, and you could end up on the channel with me casting that Love League season. I will be participating as well, getting back into the game and getting my rear kicked in. Let's dive into these decks here, though. Vampiro on the left, DBSAS, a division I have not seen much of, a very wacky division in terms of the way it is set up. So the concept here is the French have to make it through A and B phase and then are quote-unquote saved by their American allies in C phase. So early phases here, we'll see a plethora, a spattering of random German units along with French units, representing the resistance, capturing different weapons and such. The recon tab here, pretty strong. You have cavalry scouts and stuff, so lots of bazookas. That's always a good thing. We see some M5A1s in C phase, and we see some okay armored cars in A phase. They're not great, but they are only 15 points. So anytime you can have a vehicle for 15 points, hard to complain. The infantry tab is kind of the main focus of the division. You do get some nice French infantry. The FFI Gruppas, the SAS are interesting. I wouldn't say incredibly strong, but definitely interesting. And if I'm looking at, only 15 points. Some really cheap infantry here. And then you have the Maquisards, which were buffed a little while back. I mean several months, but they are actually pretty good now at 20 points. And then in C phase, you get armored rifles, and he's bringing a leader card of armored rifles as well. The tank tab is a fun little mix of random Char B1s and such. And then you get some Panzer IVs and Jag Panzer IVs to get you through B phase. And then C phase, you get some wonderful cards of M4A1 76s. Support tab, nothing incredible here. You do get the M4A3 in C phase, which of course is helpful to finally get some 2K, but that is late in the game. The AT tab is mostly Axis stuff until you get to B and C phase, which is Hellcat spam. And on this map, I'm not sure if that's the most ideal thing. Hellcat's very fragile, easy to kill. Of course, sporting that powerful APCR, American APCR there. The AA tab, really light. Definitely a weakness of the deck for sure. The Arty tab here, really not much fun going on in this tab at all. And the air tab is P47 spam, which can be quite devastating against the right division, but Festung Dunkirchen is not that division. So another kind of, it's not wacky, but it is a very specific division. It does a few things really well, and that's what it does. It's very defensive, very slow. You have very little armor with only a card of Panzer IVs and a card of Stug 3s to work with. Then you get the double vetted Jag Panther singular in A phase. Everyone wants that all the time. Really, the main focus here is your AA tab and your AA and infantry tabs, really. Arty tab can be quite strong as well. The recon tab, not a ton here, but the Jag Kommando, really solid unit there. Jagdkampf in the infantry tab, that's the key here. We see that in A and C phase, very interesting. And then you get some Flaktruppen in terms of good disheartened infantry. You get a lot of disheartened infantry. Talk about the tank tab, support tab, really good. IG-18s, IG-33s, a lot of disheartened machine guns. The Kampflette autocannon, unique unit, phenomenal. AT tab, nice mix of stuff, nothing special here. AA tab does have the Flak 38-105, the insta-kill weapon, one of the only Axis insta-kill weapons. RD tab, lots of big guns here, a whole bunch of 155s, and a lot of off-map. And the AA air tab, just a DO-217 and some recon. So diving in here, we see an early Lysander for the cheap air recon. Weird that we don't see the AR-196. 15 to 9, but that is because of the tractions on Festung's side. If you guys enjoy this, please make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. It really does mean a lot. Both those things are free. And if you have a couple bucks to throw around, really appreciate it if you sign up for the membership here on YouTube. Means a lot. Gets you a couple little fun perks. Nothing crazy, but thanks for supporting in any of those forms. So IG-33 here going to wreck the 88 here. Also really quite solid. Takes out the FFI armored car there early. Sander's still floating around. Surprised he's letting that go. This thing... Oh, it does have bombs. Interesting. They're literal 9-kilogram HE bombs. The tiniest bombs ever. They actually did destroy this transport, but nothing actually died. Hilariously. So IG-33 has absolutely cleaned house on this hill. Yeah, this was rough for Vampiro's start here. Definitely rough. Now, both players are balanced, so, like, it's not like he's now way behind or anything. But remember, the trades are a big deal when you're playing mirror incomes. The FFI Grupa here, really strong infantry unit for 25 points to get double machine gun. The FM is actually a pretty good automatic rifle. I believe it is better than the Bren. I know on paper it looks like it's worse, but I swear to God this thing performs better than the Bren. I'm sure someone can explain to me the background stats. Obviously, statistically, this gun looks way worse. Lower accuracy, lower rate of fire. Should be worse. But something tells me this one almost plays better than the Bren. Maybe that's an old feeling. Maybe with the update to the Bren, that's not true. But Vampiro being able to claw his way back to a 12 health here, capturing the flag in the town. So losing this one on the hill did temporarily at least recapture this one on the hill. The Franc Tireur Partisans here, pardon my French, one of my worst languages by far, absolutely slap around these Stoßtruppen, which is one of the best CQC that Festung has. One of Festung's weaknesses is its infantry CQC game is pretty bad, actually. Really does not have a lot of CQC to work with. Offcloud had taken a bad hit there from the 81-inch mortars here that are now in. Problem is, they're out of radio range, so they're a lot less dangerous that way. Doesn't mean two of them can't do a lot of damage, though. This Flammenwerfer has done so much damage, it should finally lose against 3 of these. What it did manage was to waste all the Molotovs, so that's pretty darn good, actually, for Bori there. We see another 88 coming in. Okay, very interesting. 2-inch mortar, absolute Chad, except this is not the Russian mortar, so it's only got 540 meter range. Not nearly as good. Still quite potent if you can use it well, as all those super light mortars are. See the FFI H-39's rolling in here, this little crap tank here. I mean, again, 15 points for a lot of stuff. It's good from a cost perspective. It's obviously absolute garbage in terms of actual quality, but you're only paying 15 points for it. So it's hard to really complain. Counters half-tracks relatively well, like it can do the job. It does have some, actually for this cost, the armor is pretty good, all things considered. What? Okay, this 88 is going right up on this hill here. All balls, no fear. Gotta respect. These hills always create some really odd lines of sight. Can make it like really tough to find the right places. Sorry, just adjusting some audio. You heard that weird skip there. So things slowing down here. Bori and Vampiro both solid players, but not like they're not like top tier pro levels. No offense, Bori and Vampiro. I think you would agree. Generally sitting more around my skill level, which some might think is good, others, lols. But anyway, double 88s here. Not sure what this one's doing. Really needs to like go do something if it's going to be here. Needs some long range. Okay, so we do see the Oddkampf. So these are the units. Like this is the unit of this division. You know, a lot of people play this division for the Jagdpanther, but truth be told, for me, the reason to play this division is right here in this infantry squad. You get 12 minutes, especially a Brandenburger with a Panzerschreck instead of a grenade, which in my opinion is significantly better because this, I mean, yeah, it has 4 MP40s. That does not make this good at CQC. 6 G43s and 2 MG42s, that is good at long range. The Panzerschreck makes this division, it makes it so hard to like do armored things against this division. It's just very good. So yeah, that's the unit for me. Jagdkommando here, also a really solid unit overall. I mean, it's a double MG unit in the recon tab with shock. The shock being kind of awkward since your actual gun loadout is pretty awful at CQC. But it does have a grenade, so, you know, hard to complain. And of course comes with radio as well. So like, it does so much for 30 points. It is a very good unit. Is it an absolute powerhouse? No, but it ticks so many boxes, it's hard not to think it's really solid. So Vampiro here just able to continue to pressure this flag, puts this Grupa on return fire. Although, hilariously, at this point, it probably would do okay. It would definitely crush this Stollstruppen here. Jagdkampf is out of range, out of position, I should say. The Stollstruppen are obviously non-long range at all, so he doesn't really want those to be revealed. Vampiro really leaning into his mortars here, hoping to eke a strong advantage there. Does pick up a 13-11 right now, holding this flag on the hill, but now a blob of infantry are coming. Molotov does get off on the Jagdkampf, but the second one and the support of the 88 here does manage to kill that off. AR-196 coming in now. This one does not have any sort of bombs or anything like that, but the loadout is just strong enough that it can, like, strafe okay. It's not amazing strafe, but it does strafe. Like, it can do something. 25 mil, solid AA piece. The light tank did go down there. Jagdkampf getting hit by the 2-inch mortar. Ouch. Ouch. God, these things are so freaking good. Jagdkampf absolutely indomitable in this matchup. I try to think of if any of these French units actually have a real chance against them. No, not at range. Not really at range at all. I think there may be a sniper unit somewhere that might do okay. Well, Jagdkampf should basically absolutely destroy at long range. There should be no question about who fights. I'm not sure why Bori decided to call another AR into the exact same position that already got wrecked last time. Lysander with its 2 9-kilogram. Oh, it's way more than 2. I thought it was only 2. Okay, I did 0 damage. And it landed. Oh my god. They have no blast radius at all. They don't land directly on the target. They don't do anything. Oh my god, it's such trash. I mean, it's hard to complain about a 30-point recon plane that has bombs. I mean, I'm not saying it's actually bad for its cost, and obviously it's really just a recon plane. So the fact to get some bombs is like just kind of like a bonus. But they're terrible bombs. Like, I would not pick this unit thinking like, oh, I got bombs on this. All right, A1 mortars all over this 88. Already took a big hit in radio range. Oh, getting wrecked. Yeah, ouch. That was a big loss. Those 88s obviously not cheap. At 105 points, he just lost. All right, so we have 2 attack beacons down on the 81 mortars. Vampiro has not moved those. Do we see any arty in A phase? No, there's no arty at all in A phase. So, kind of odd. I mean, maybe he's just hoping they don't move for a long time and he'll call an arty in B phase, like, immediately. Panzer IV looping around here. That's pretty huge, actually, because these armored cars and such in this light tank going to be an issue for these infantry to get through, obviously. They can't. He needs to get into position, though. Infantry getting absolutely slapped, as I mentioned they would. IG-33 just doing the work. 81 mortar. Jagdkampf needs to actually like, run away. Not sure why it's just moving. There it is. 88 immediately forces off the P-47. Must have got a lucky hit, because usually the P-47 can last a little longer than that. I'm waiting for an off-map right here. It's going to be absolutely backbreaking. Like, absolutely devastating. There's the Jagdpanther. Not actually sure why Bori is bringing this in. I gotta be totally honest. I don't see what the point of this unit is here. I mean, it's scary, sure. But it's also like a minute and a half of your income. I'm not sure what prompted a need for that. Stollstruppen getting wrecked here. Jagdkampf are finally here, and they are the units that matter in this fight. Stollstruppen finally getting in range. Will they get the grenade off? They won't. Oh, that was a waste. And he does not have much CQC, like I said. So, like, for these guys not to even, like, get a grenade off is the biggest waste of a unit. Does flip the flag. Gets a 13-11. Yeah, this FFI, which would usually be kind of scary here, is probably insta-dead to this Jagdkampf. There it is. Easy kill for those Panzerschrecks. A lot of infantry here. I mean, the Jagdkampf still win at long range. That's, again, this is the issue here for Vampiro is he's just straight up lose in like most of these infantry fights. He's got to force a closer fight. The only other CQC that Bori is working with is Pioneers and the Yag Pioneer, which is honestly terrible. The Yag Pioneer is like truly just an awful unit. Yeah, this unit right here when it gets there, we'll check it out. It's pretty garbage, to be honest. It has a flamethrower. But it's one of those units that it's like just because it has a CQC weapon does not make it a good CQC unit. All right, so actually, oh, good lord. Bori and Vampiro both calling in off maps, almost as if they sensed each other. I mean, one is far more devastating than the other. Then again, if he kills off this one, I mean, the 194 has 2 strikes, question mark? Again, I don't know because I don't use these trash units. KM Pioneer getting hit here, you really don't. This is more of a Panzer Strike unit, to be honest with you. Vampiro trying to pick up that flag again. This is gonna be a show. Actually, okay, both players have a pretty large amount of resources now in here. Bori with some much more valuable cost-wise units, while Vampiro with just more units. Oh no. Now, if he kills this 194 off, that would be massive. Unit already dead on Vampiro's side here. There goes the Yagkampf that was already hurt. 194. Oh! Stellstruppen should just drive on through at this point. Okay, I mean, honestly, neither was that devastating. Second 194 comes down immediately, and second 155 coming down immediately. Okay. Whatever. Off map is dumb. Yeah, these Yagkampf, there was like 6 infantry here or something, and half of them are dead. He honestly should, I mean, obviously, the gut reaction is you want this fight, like, with the cover differential. Problem is he's getting 2v1'd, which is devastating. And these Frontier Partisans are awful at long range. So are these Chasseurs. Like, they're awful as well. These are not the right units for this fight. Gonna get absolutely shellacked by the Yagkampf's long range units. Alright, only thing going on here are big boomies off maps here. Here we go again. Here we go! 194 obviously more devastating than 155 in terms of like pure destruction power. Yeah, I mean, Vampiro definitely coming out the worst for this. I mean, Bori definitely losing some stuff here, no doubt about that. Alright, are these actually going to drive through now? No. Oh, Bori, you're killing me. There's a whole line of Maquisards and Chasseurs. Jagdpanzer 4 now, and this is a good tool here. This is really tough in this town for him to take down. Not a lot he can do about it. But Bori does have the 1311 when you're doing, you know, a balanced grind. That single flag is all you're really looking for. Maquisard's getting absolutely shellacked by this Jag Commando here. Panzer 4 doing a great job of the P47 in. Gets the kill. Nice pickup there. FFI. He went to brawl the Panzer 4. Oh, you're so cute. There's a Flak Kampftruppen with its Panzerschreck. Really, what this unit is for is the Panzerschreck. SAS Chasseurs here. It's a good medium range unit. Let's put it that way. No artillery out of Bori yet. Here's a Flak 105. Seems a little pissed off about his Panzer down there getting killed. No AA on... Oh, right there's a 25 mil. And here we go again. This time, Vampiro set up to not take nearly as much damage. Okay, unless he sends both these units into the ring. Obviously, he doesn't know it's there. But, you know. This one, I mean, if they're still here, maybe. DO-217 can easily fly through a single 25 mil. Second one, though, might be a problem. There's a chance this will probably be smoking by the end. There's the off map. Okay, why does that look different than what it was? Oh, that's the DO-217. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, wait, why did it go off over here? Yeah, Jagdpanzer 4 does not have to be concerned about this. At least it shouldn't need to be. Alright, so the Panzer 4 driving through, although it shouldn't be on an attack move, it should really just be on a move. Problem is if these chasseurs unpin, you'll get like a free Panzer IV here, and there's not many Panzer IVs to sacrifice. Oh, this is now a big mistake. This went from a good idea to an awful idea. Oh, and another Panzer IV down. Yeah, like again, what was the point of this Jagdpanther? Nothing. The answer is absolutely nothing. Like, it's not even set up in a place to actually do anything. Like, go over here. Cut off this whole freaking road. And then we're talking. Like, then maybe we have a reason for this to be here. But it's just sitting back here because he's too afraid to lose it. Still on a 14-10. I mean, he's still playing well overall. It's just he would really be in a much stronger position otherwise. Bori actually pretty weak in the town here. He's actually in a lot of trouble. It looks like he's all right, but a lot of these units are really hurt. There is absolutely no cover left other than actually hiding behind buildings completely. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a couple a couple buildings down here in the corner. All of these are gone until you get all the way back here. There's one building left right here. And one here apparently. And that's about it until you get to the other parts of the town. So now we have these 105s. These are terrible. Like absolute giga trash. Like the trashiest already in the game. Like just so bad. In terms of like cost for the unit and such, this unit is just god freaking awful. Now I like that he's moving it pretty far forward. That might be the only way for these to be good. Like at this range, they might do something. You know, it's still 105mm artillery landing on stuff, so they might do something. They'll probably kill this off, I would hope. If the two of them can't even do that, then my suspicions are confirmed that this is just too trash to use. Even in decks that desperately need them. See a Char B1 coming in. Love this tank. Not that it's good. But you know what? For 30 points, this thing's actually kind of a house. What do you think about it? A Panzer IV costs 75 points. Has less armor, right? Only has one gun. These guns are obviously terrible. But like, I mean, oh, come on. It's cool. Probably one of the coolest French tanks. Of course, the French were not in the war long enough to really develop many cool tanks. Sorry, my Frenchmen. Just kind of facts. Kind of just putting the facts out there on that one. All right, so an AR does go down over here to the 25 mils. These 105s have done absolute nothing. What? Oh, okay. I was about to say, why are they landing over here when there was a ring over here? I understand now. They haven't even pinned this. Oh my God, they're so bad. They're so bad. Oh my God. Come on. They fire so slow. They fire as slow as like a heavy 155. Actually, I think slower than some of the 155s. It's so, my God. It's hard to watch. There's the beautiful 105. One of the only Axis weapons that kills in a single shot. We find they're relatively common for the Soviets. The Western Allies, I think that's one of the only tools they don't have, is an insta-kill weapon. I'm trying to think. This Kampflete here just absolutely clowning on this infantry unit. We can see why these are so good. Like, the absolute... Like, this, I should say, other than the Jagdkampf, this is the other reason to play this deck, is like this freaking unit here. Yeah, there's way too much AA. Okay, finally he moved the Jagdpanther to a position that actually matters. Now we might see this thing actually be put to use. Better start moving. Yep. Okay, you don't have to go that far. I mean, goodness. A couple meters would be fine. These are Kampfleuters enjoying the easy kill. Bori's still on the 13-11, though, continuing to tick down Vampiro. Vampiro's certainly not out of this. He's got quite a force up here in the north. When you actually look at Bori's position, it's pretty thin, all things considered. These Hellcats can take out the Jagdpanther for sure. That American APCR of doom. Certainly extremely dangerous. How much HE does this Jagdpanther have? 15 only, okay. As it should. I just wasn't sure. I think the Kampflete wins this. I would bet. I mean, it's definitely going to scare it off first. Yep, there it goes. Off they run. Surprised we haven't seen any arty out of Bori. Oh, there we go. Ah, just as I mentioned it. He's got so many choices. There's so many easy kills here. I mean, I would just go for these stupid things. I know they're garbage and you want to kill the 81 mortars. Oh, he already killed one. Yeah, he already got one of them. Oh, another 155. Ooh, uh-oh. Oh, this one's taking some pretty heavy... Yeah, this was actually... So I'm seeing this trend more. A lot of players moving their arty up really far. And while, yes, when it works, it feels so freaking good, there's a lot of times it's a terrible idea. Especially if the opponent is mortar-centric. You should not be moving your arty up. You are just giving them more opportunity to actually counter battery your stuff. If your arty is better than their arty, you should be sitting at the longest range possible. Why? Because your arty is better, so it's going to function better at super long ranges. You're going to win those battles eventually. If you move everything up, the light crappy artillery becomes so much better because it starts landing hits first because it fires faster, and it's much easier to lose that with your super heavier artillery. But especially mortars. Like if your opponent is reliant on mortars, you should not be putting your artillery close. You're just giving them the opportunity to actually mortar your stuff. And mortars are much faster firing, therefore they pin the arty down much more, and then their arty actually even has a bigger advantage. Is this another off map? Wait, this thing get 3 charges? Oh, Jesus, Maresis, are you kidding me? Why does this game need any more off map? Cut all off map charges to 1. Decrease their price, sure, fine. Cut 50 points off each one. But make the strike 1. Make the opponent commit. I will say I actually think off-map's in a pretty good place in terms of balance. I hate it still. I still think it's stupid. But in terms of, like, balance, you're actually punished for calling in poor off-maps. Alright, the guy comes right here. Like, right here. I would assume it only kills one of these. And then just gets, like, goober pinned. Oh, Yak Panther just gonna kill some M5A1s for free. What is Vampiro doing? All he needs to do is back up. Oh, and here comes the Yak. Why? Why, Vampiro? Stop! Stop! Alright, DO-217s. Oh, they have 2 1,000 kilogram bombs. Attack Power is a big fan of 1,000 kilogram bombs. Okay, this one, changing targets. It's a ballsy play. I'm not sure he's gonna get the bomb off now. Ooh, he does. Wow. That was a lot of resources committed there, and they're dead. Ooh, big bomb strike. Here comes the armor, though. We are in C phase. There's the 88. Misses the first shot. A lot of units there to shoot it, and there's an M4 103. 105. M4A3. There we go. I spit it out. Hellcat. Oh, wow. The 88. You are failing so frickin' hard. Jeez. There's a Hellcat down at least. God, 88s. This is why you have a sucky reputation. So did one of the 105s die? No way. Wow. Getting creamed by these stupid 105s. Are you kidding? So something we did not... something that was not on my bingo card. An armored push here from DBSAS. Oh my god, the off-map never stops. And once again, notice it hasn't really actually moved the needle at all. It sucked up 300 or 400 points from each player, but it hasn't really moved me. Oh my god, what? Okay. I mean, legitimately, this just takes like a single pack 40 to stop. Maybe 2. I would say 2. Offcloud goes down. Yak Panther going for the fight. Hellcat still has its APCR. Panhard. Yak Panther re-aiming, but the Hellcat on target. He gets a shooter kill. Oh, you knew it was going to happen, guys. You knew it was going to happen. Oh, oh, no. That was such a stupid call-in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know it did a little bit here and it obviously killed, but like a single Shchedrin 3 would have done the same work. Now a nice Panzer IV around the corner here, finding the 155. Bori in a lot of trouble all of a sudden. He's been ahead the entire game. We could see that on the tickets. And like his trades have been better. He's holding more territory, but all of a sudden this push up north he is so unprepared for. Shtug 3 spam, trying to salvage what's going on. This 155 so far up. So far up that the M4A3 might actually be in range of this thing. These infantry are making a push. I'm not sure what blew up to stop them. Oh, it looks like the 8-inch mortar, perhaps, holding them off. Char should be afraid usually. Oh, there's a flak troop in there. Yep, down it goes. So Vampiro losing the south, but getting huge gains in the north here. This time the off-map did something, a little bit. Okay, the hell... Oh my god, no. Bro is Q moving. Oh no! What? This is like an Endgame thing. You don't Q move in the middle. Oh, for my new watchers. Q moving is literally where you just select a massive blob of units and just press Q, which is attack move, and just blob them somewhere with no, like, actual direction to them at all. Oh, man. Bro feels so good he's Q moving his Hellcats. That's so nasty. And 50 cows. They all have 50 cows. It makes them good against infantry. Oh my goodness, this is devastating. Vampiro back to a 13-11 now, pushing towards this hill, which is very lightly defended. I mean, Bori's making good progress in the south. I'll give him credit, but it's not nearly as thick as Vampiro's up north. Was Bori trading that poorly? It didn't feel like he was trading that poorly. But at least from here, it certainly looks like he was. Hellcat gets a driver killed, crew killed. My god, the APCR on these things is just so freaking dirty. Oh, and he picks up a transport kill. Bori absolutely collapsed in the north. Trying to set up a 105 here to stop the push. Vampiro just absolutely turning this game around. Even calling in reinforcements is dangerous because the Hellcats are right here. Oh my goodness, he's so close. What's he shooting at? What? Okay, what are sightlines really? But maybe. Oh, the Hellcat wasting its APCR there. Doesn't load the oddcom. Can't, like, that's obviously good. It's annoying. Alright, I mean, okay. I'm not... okay, I don't think Vampiro saw the whole 105 just chilling here. But the M4A3 spots it. Oh, no. And the... oh, it misses! It needed to pick up a kill there so desperately. Does get a Hellcat. That's not what he needs to kill, though. He doesn't really need a 105 here, right? Like, an 88 or a Pac 40 kills these... well, maybe not those as well. P47 coming up. AA was killed. Easy cleanup there. Hellcat getting a sight damage on the Shtug. We can see here where the weakness of the Hellcat is, though. Like, single shot, one tap dead. Both Shtugs missing. Oh, my God. What a kick in the balls for Bori. But now, all the Hellcats are dead. Reinforced going, but now we're starting to see some M4A176 is definitely a bigger issue. A lot more balanced and effective. These M4A3s might be in trouble. Vampiro moving, both still together. Thought maybe he'd split it. Nope, they stopped. Oh, goodness. P47 going in for the fighter roll kill here. Might get it. I think he will get it. Down it goes. Big kill on the DO-217. Ouch. I mean, Vampiro really needs to, like, get back into these flags here. There's really no reason he can't have these. Has totally lost the south, though. Bori's done a good job of, like, fully securing this. M15 just chilling here. Okay, that's a ballsy place for it. His 155 is probably all used up. There's another one here. Both these players are balanced income, so they should have, like, as much income as they want. Still getting killed by the P47 on the swing back around. Wow. What a devastating P47. Not 100% sure where... okay. I mean, I respect Vampiro for being aggressive. All the props in the world. Perhaps a little too aggressive? Which is a thing? You know, maybe not like full just Q move forward, because now this thing's going to die to the flak trooping. Yeah, I really think Vampiro needs to take a second here. Actually micro a unit instead of just Q moving things. Surprised he's not off-mapping down here. Like, what would be the point of this, honestly? Here comes some more tanks. There's no way he's out of infantry. There's no way. No, he's got all the armored rifle units and the half-tracks and stuff. Which are not 50 cal half-tracks, by the by. I mean, yay, off-map? I don't know. Units just pouring in here. We never checked out the Ag Pioneer. Sorry about that. Should see some up here soon. .105 just perfectly appears to be perfectly out of spotting for Panzer IV. Now sees it. Miss it. Why do these things always miss their first shot? Like they have to. There's the kill. They have 40% accuracy and can never seem to land the first shot ever. Honestly, an IS-2 lands more first shots and they have like 30% accuracy. We all know it's true. KM Pioneer, though, is here with its bazooka, not bazooka, Panzerschreck, excuse me. Gets one for free. The other one, if this was a 50 cal, this would be all done, but it's not, so womp womp. Vampiro finally picking up another 1311. Half tracks down, but the infantry are crumbling here in the center. He should have this flag back soon, which should secure his single tick a little more. And then from there can start working towards some sort of double tick. Shchedrin 3 is here. Kind of out of position, though. Like, he could be covering this road from here, and that would be so much more effective. But this is allowing Vampiro to get a whole bunch of reinforcements in here. The Char is going to die, though. That is, not sure what Vampiro's plan was. The O217 is getting its bomb strike off again. It's going to really devastate this. Oh, oh! Ho, ho. Ouch. Little dinky 105s are silent at the moment. Poor Char. You don't deserve this, buddy. Oh, are you getting side shots on this thing? What order did he give him that this thing was just moving without shooting? I mean, this thing has 50 cals, so eat 50, double 50 cal doom here. These infantry getting chewed up. P-47 coming in. Oh, does get the bombs off. And kills the Stug. Oh, this 105 one-tapping these planes. Jagdkampf down. Flag flip finally. Vampiro to a 1410. M4A1 is a brick wall here. Yep, kills a Jagdkampf in the transport. Now, impressively, Bori has been able to claw his way back into this flags here. Yeah, Vampiro kind of leaving this undeveloped. He could have easily left some M4A1s here and kind of cut this off for real. But he didn't. I mean, his push was deep. I'll give it that. Like, he was way in there. So I'm not sure I would have fought too hard to hold this. The better play is to move and clear this out with this area now, like, secure. Huge pile of infantry. Here's the Ag Pioneer finally. Yeah, this unit is awful at CQC. It has a flamethrower. That is legitimately it. This singular submachine gun is not a thing. They have shock. I don't know why. This unit is so bad. It is only 20 points now. It used to be 25, I think. Like, it is absolute trash. I mean, it's essentially a Flammenwerfer with some more health. That's how bad it is. That's legitimately how, like, bad I put it. 105 is trying to finish off this 155, which is nearly dead already. Cavalry Sights finally decides that this is not the place for him. IG-33 getting cleaned out. Vampiro makes his way finally into the southern part of the town once again. 105 doing so much damage. I mean, kill off this Urkampfillet and Flak Troop and this flag's back. 14 minutes left here. He's able to kill off this 105. That would be huge. Those are not cheap. 135 points. All right, so where's this armor going? A fresh Q move here from Vampiro does capture this flag on the hill, on the right lung of the hill here. It kind of looks like two lungs, right? You see it? MG27 is taking shots at the half track. Kind of funny. Hanar goes down. All right, Pack 40 is here. That's dangerous. And I don't see any M4A3s. So one M4A1 down. Marta 3 takes a hit from the freaking M5A1. Pack 40 lands 3 hits in a row here. Marta 3 down though. None of these units are in range. Vampiro not paying attention. Too busy Q moving everything. Vampiro, my friend, watch your Q moves. Now just sitting here letting the Pack 40 kill them. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna barf. Now this is where Vampiro wants to be though. He wants to be in the woods. He's lost a lot of stuff though. He's traded really bad with these massive pushes. And all of a sudden he is now thin. But on a 15-9. On a 15-9. Pioneer finally down. Now this flag under pressure. As a massive blob of infantry, Luftwaffe Jaegers coming through. I mean, these Maquisards are gonna, like, cheeky grab this flag back here. P-47 wipes out these infantry. Oh my. P-47 gonna take the Stug? Oh my goodness. Nothing that 105 could do, but the flak troop in here grabbing this flag. Cheeky little grab there. Why isn't Vampiro calling anything here at all? Alright, let's see where this bomb strike is landing. The SAS Scout should be seeing something. Is it that off target? No, somewhere totally different. The O217 easily stopped. And now a P-47 fighter gonna come finish the job? Yes, alright. DO-217 is dead. Now we see a Flak 43 and 37. I mean, Vampiro missing a huge opportunity here to, like, get these guys into this flag and to cut off these reinforcements a bit. Lysander is around now to actually spot for all these bombers and stuff. I guess that's where all the points are going for Vampiro, or into these planes. And now look at the infantry just pouring out. Still on a 14-10. It's going to be tight. This is going to be 10 minutes. And he definitely cannot lose his advantage at the moment. Which he just did, actually. Oh, another IG-33? This one survived? Oof. M15 goes down to the earth. Confolet is going to lose this flag in the town again. And Bori's going to take a 14-10 lead all of a sudden. Going to lose a P-47 here to a Flak 43. That's crushing. Another head-on P-47 coming in. I don't think it's going to make it. Flak 43s are pretty good. Yep, not even close. Yeah, you got to support that with some mortars or something if you're going to do that. Can't be losing P-47s now. They're too precious. And Bori back on the tick. Maquisard blob versus a Luftwaffe Jaeger blob. I mean, the Maquisard should win. They're obviously not disheartened and they're a bigger squad. So it shouldn't be much of a fight. It's going to be an awkwardly sad fight, but yeah. And Vampiro's still yet to have moved these in, like, closer to at least definitely capture this flag. Oh, now those Hellcats just insta-kill here. Oh, Vampiro, stop just Q-moving things. You're killing me, dude. Does finally recapture this flag here on the hill. But on the same side, I forgot the Maquisards are out of cover completely, so... You know, a single Yagdkampf can do a lot of damage. More M4A1s coming in. Lysander, AR, excuse me, looking for these Maquisards. Not having that much luck. Oh! Ho, ho, ho. 155 landing a direct hit on the AA piece, and there's so few of those left for Vampiro. Oh no! I think both TO-217s are dead, but they can AR 196 spam. That's still a thing. A hilarious thing. I mean, is Vampiro out of infantry? Because he's just calling in tanks right now. Oh, it's IG-33. I was like, what is doing that? And 4A1 takes a Pack 40 hit. Down it goes. Yeah, Vampiro losing too many just, like, bad kills, like deaths. Like, no reason to lose them. Well, this wasn't the swingiest game I've ever seen. Bori back on a 16-8 now. Absolutely just smacking all the way back. Pushes the Flakkampftruppen all the way up to the building here. And these units aren't actually in range to fight back. Oh, okay. Luftwaffejäger spam. Here we go. Yeah, I can't believe, like, there's not more. Because, like, both players should be sitting on just, like, a butt ton of points. They ain't calling in that much stuff. Well, now, obviously, Bori's calling in a lot of stuff. But Vampiro ain't calling in that much crap. Finally pushes these infantry up to push off the Flakkampftruppen here. Still a 15-9, though. And the writing may be on the wall here for Vampiro because he just does not have that much time to get the flags back. P-47 wall coming in, but now there's a lot of AA in the double Pack 43. Flak, excuse me. Is he going for just a straight... He's got mortars and arty here that could have helped this whole thing. Yeah, it's not a good play there. I get the concept. He really thought that the third P-47 would get through, but, like, he's got arty. He's got no more ammo. Is that the issue? I mean, no, there's more than that. He lost one here. There's one there. There's definitely more ammo. I mean, the tank blob moving forward, there's not much... What the hell? What is this? Oh my god. I'm not proud of this in terms of this game. Bori, you're not supporting the whole, like... You're not fighting the whole SD2 as a spam game thing, doing this crap. On the flip side, I make the argument it is World War II and there should be lots of units on the field. So I counter the spam argument with... It's World War II. Like, spam is... It should be a little bit of a thing. Yeah, I think Vampiro's out of infantry. He's literally just calling in tanks, which are not the ideal call-ins in most of these positions. A Pack 40, yeah, a singular Pack 40 absolutely devastates everything. Down another one goes. Oh. Oh. It's hard to watch. What the hell? What is this? Why? Why? It's a mix of crap. It's a mix of garbage infantry. Oh my god. Just why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Bori, no. I don't approve. This is not attack power approved. Your ultimate Giga spam here is not approved by me. Bad, Bori. Bad. You're giving us all a bad name by doing this. It's now pushing down south as well. I mean, this is something Festung does. Like, it's a spammy division. You got a lot of disheartened infantry. You can really grind. It's a pretty solid... I mean, I don't want to say it's a solid balance deck. Because, again, you have, like, no tanks. Like, you run out of tanks, and pushing becomes extremely difficult. But you have a lot of arty. You can have a lot of arty, a lot of heavy, long-range units. Obviously, a lot of infantry. But 47 minutes, 30 seconds there. Bori taking that win. 5,000 to 4,130 kills. Yeah, Vampiro a little bit too much just Q moving and not, like, actually, like, monitoring his stuff going on there. And that led to a lot of losses. Led to a lot of bad trades that hurt him significantly. Bori a little bit more on top of his actual micro, and that definitely helped a lot. Obviously the Ag Panther was going to come in at some point. I still just at that point in the game, it just did not feel like an important unit to have. Would be my argument. It's 105 clean in house. I think that was the one down south. But good game to both players. Very entertaining. If you guys enjoyed that, hit that like button, subscribe, join the membership here on YouTube. It really helps. And make sure to sign up for SD League on the SDL Discord. Thanks so much, everyone, and have a fantastic day.